Hi there everyone, hopefully you can hear me okay. Facebook's changed an awful lot since I last went live actually. But my name's Helena and I'm the managing editor of Scratch magazine and also the organiser of our annual awards event, the Scratch Stars Awards. So you may have seen a couple of posts that we put up today already announcing that we have decided to push back the judging days and the awards party, sadly, until spring-summer 2021. No confirmed date yet, but in light of coronavirus, there's just been too many issues that have been thrown up that mean that it's not feasible for us to hold the event in the coming months. So I just wanted to kind of personally detail why we've come to this decision and the conclusion. So if you do have any questions, obviously this is live, so please comment as you go and I'll answer them at the end. But if you are watching this on a replay, then you can always email me at scratchstars@scratchmagazine.co.uk. So a little bit about the Scratch Stars Awards. Obviously, it's a little bit different to a traditional trade test kind of nail competition. We launched this 8 years ago. We're now in its 9th year, to take into account not just incredible nail skill, but also fantastic customer service and care, and also passion for the industry and what you do. And so our judging process is a little bit different. And unfortunately, the pandemic has meant that we can't do the judging in the way that is fair and that we would like to do as we have done traditionally. And because we can't implement that, unfortunately, we are having to push it back. So the last 4 months have meant that there has been no normality in terms of business. And you know, our awards recognises what you do on a day-to-day basis, and you have been out of that for 4 months, so it makes sense to kind of move this back a little bit, even though our finalists, sorry, you'll have to wait a little bit longer to be recognised and be part of our awards day. So I think what we found at the start, obviously we went into lockdown, didn't we, in March. And we did decide then to push our judging days back from June to August, and the awards party from July until September. But we've all been riding this wave of uncertainty, for want of a better phrase, and we all thought things would open sooner than they actually have. So it's meant that it's not really feasible for us to do the judging days now, particularly as many of you have just been announced that we can go back to work from today, and it just throws up too much that we thought would be very stressful for people, and just present some problems that aren't really necessary and that can wait. So for those that haven't attended the judging days, for the benefit of our finalists and our judges, we hold them at the London College of Beauty Therapy. Obviously it's in central London, and LCBT is incredible, and it allows us to do the judging process in the way that we would like, in that it's very casual, it's a chatty atmosphere, but it means that our judges can, you know, really talk to our finalists, look at what they're doing. This is in terms of our tech categories, our practical categories, and they can ask questions, they can see how the finalists interact with their models or their clients, and they can also ask them a couple of questions about how they deal with certain scenarios, and that's how we assess what a Scratch Star is. We looked at doing that on Zoom, and it didn't seem fair. There were too many considerations. Logistically, it just wouldn't work. Judges, there are so many finalists across so many categories. It was very challenging for the judges. It wouldn't seem fair. It just presented a lot of problems, and we didn't want to jeopardise the integrity of an event that we have worked so hard to build. So that's why we decided not to go down the online judging route, and we've decided to postpone instead. What's more, in some of our other categories as well, we have worked with a mystery shopping company for the last 8 years so far, and they create an amazing feedback form from their mystery shoppers that the judges use to judge categories such as Nail Salon of the Year, Nail and Beauty Salon of the Year, and Mobile Nailist of the Year. obviously being shut for 4 months, mystery shops can't happen. That's a huge part of our judging process, and it's a huge part of the feedback that you get as finalists as well. So without all of those key things, there just isn't a point in putting on a judging process in 3-4 weeks time. What's more, we understand and we completely sympathise, you're just going back to work. You have to consider your livelihood first and foremost, and you wouldn't be in these awards if you weren't great at doing your livelihood and running a very successful business and being an outstanding tech or team or educator. So the last thing that we want to do as a Scratch team is add more stress to what you've already gone through and what is going to be presented to you, no doubt, in the next couple of weeks when you're going to be so busy. So we hope that that's the right decision. We feel it is for your health, safety and your welfare, and like I said, it's not something that we've taken lightly, because we want to party as much as the next person. We want to recognise your skills and your talent as soon as possible, but we want to do this in the style that we know and that you all deserve, which will be early next year. Obviously dates to be confirmed, as we are still going to just see where this pandemic takes us and what happens in terms of reopenings. So it brings me on to the party now. So hopefully that explains why the judging process can't go ahead in the next couple of weeks. And that brings me on to the party, which obviously recognises and awards those that have taken part in the judging day and have won their respective category. So there's not much point in doing that if we can't do the judging days. And also an industry that is suffering, as much as our industry has, and continues to do so, is the event sector. And we hold our Scratch Stars party in a huge nightclub in London. There is no word about when nightclubs are going to reopen. So September the 6th, which was our party date, just seems a little bit too soon to chance anything. Even though we would love to see you all and we would love to celebrate, unfortunately that doesn't seem feasible. Even if nightclubs and events venues do open by then, I assume that there will be so many restrictions that it won't be the party that we know, we love, that you deserve. We hold the Scratch Stars party not just to celebrate the winners of the Scratch Stars Awards and the finalists in their categories, but to network, to have fun, to, take your team out and enjoy and just have a night of dancing and cocktails. And we do put on quite a show with it, and we love doing it for you. And if we're still social distancing in September, which is likely that we will be, there'll be restrictions put in place, on dance floors with capacities, things like that. It's not going to be the party that we deserve and that you deserve and that you love. So there are reasons why. In terms of those that have purchased tickets for the party already, I have emailed you, but just in case, you can keep hold of them and they will be totally valid for when we announce the new date of the party next year. Or you can just drop me an email and I will refund you as soon as possible, and you can get your money back for that. Finalists, you will be recognised eventually for your incredible skill and passion for what you do and this industry. And from what I've seen over the past couple of months on social media as well, and through talking to so many of you, is how amazing this industry is at coming together, pulling together and staying positive. You're all so supportive of each other, and we really want to celebrate that as well as your talent and skills. So congratulations on persevering through the past 4 months and making the most of it. And your health, happiness and your livelihoods are the most important things right now. And of course you keep your finalist title until the categories can be judged, and we're just going to keep monitoring change and government guidelines our end, and we will keep our fingers crossed for some nice new dates and less restrictions in the new year. So I just want to say a huge thank you as well to our very dedicated and understanding sponsors, without whom we couldn't press ahead with this event, now or next year. So thank you so much to Sweet Squared, Salon System Gelux, Ink London, The Gel Bottle, By Sculpture Gel UK, Magpie Beauty, NAF Stuff, HD Pro Nail Systems, Pure Nails with Halo Gel Polish, OPI and the London College of Beauty Therapy, which kindly hosts our judging days. So thank you to our finalists, thank you to our judges, and thank you to our sponsors. We are so delighted for you that you can return to work now and hopefully with some positivity and just enjoy what you're doing and just focus on that for the time being. So we'll pause our awards celebration for now and focus on what you need to do with your business, and we'll reward all of your efforts with an incredible party next year because you deserve it. So take care. If you have any questions, drop me an email or email the team at scratchstars@scratchmagazine.co.uk, and we will hopefully see you sooner rather than later.